Hello, 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 good morning. Today is Monday. Yay, it's Monday. So remember, today is Monday, May 25th, 2020. All right. And what are we going to do today? Well, let's check our agenda. All right. So today we're going to work with consolidation. On page 156 and 157. All right, and remember, today will be a wonderful day. Yay, today will be a wonderful day. All right, so let's get started. Let's begin. Okay, so let's start with a question. Who remembers what an emergency means? The word emergency. What does the word emergency means? Any idea? Do you remember? Okay, so remember, an emergency is a dangerous situation that calls for immediate action. We have to be prepared, we have to be ready. Okay? And we have to take preventions. Right, so today you will be creating an emergency plan for extreme weather. What is an extreme weather? Do you remember what did we talk about last week? Do you remember? What extreme weather did we talk about last week? Did we talk about tsunamis? Did we talk about earthquakes? Or did we talk about floods? Who remembers? Yes, we talk about hurricanes. Yes, all right. So, what weather characteristics are in a hurricane? What weather characteristics are in a hurricane? Okay. Remember that in a hurricane there is wind, precipitation, temperature, and clouds. Right? Remember, precipitation is water or ice that comes from clouds. See, when it rains, when it's snowing, that is precipitation. Okay, temperature, if the weather is hot or if the weather is cold. Okay, very good. And okay, all right. So let's see some types of extreme weathers. Yes, all right. So what happens if it rains and the water it starts to get higher and higher? So imagine that if it's raining and raining, what happens? It becomes a flood, right? If it rains and rains a lot, it becomes a flood. So that is extreme weather. Another will be, what happens if the wind swirls violently? This is swirl. Okay, start spinning. What happens? The wind is so strong, it becomes a tornado. All right. Okay. So Today we're going to be talking about extreme weathers. Okay? So, let's go to page 156. Alright. Okay, so page 156 on your learning log. As you can see, the title, what does the title say? The title, an emergency plan. Okay, and for activity 1, it says, exercise 1, it says, discuss with a classmate. Alright, so this is individually. Let's read the questions together. Yes? Alright, stay with me. So it says, what do you and your family do in an emergency weather? What things do you do when there is a hurricane, a flood? What do you do? Do you stay home? Do you go out? Okay, you probably stay home, right? Okay, very good. And then it says, is an emergency plan necessary for extreme weather conditions? What do you think? Is it necessary to plan something when there is extreme weather? When there is an extreme weather. I think it's important, yes, because you have to be prepared, right? For any situations. To buy food, to buy supplies like water. So yes, I think it's necessary. Alright, and then it says, how can you be safe in this situation? How can you be safe in this situation? Okay, to stay calm, to stay home, not to be nervous, right? Okay, let's continue. On the second exercise, the activity number 2, it says, one second. Create an emergency plan for extreme weather for your family and friends. Alright, so here's what you're going to be doing today. You will be creating an emergency plan. It says, describe the extreme weather. Is there extreme because of the wind or because of the rain? Or is it another kind of extreme weather? Okay, let's continue. Decide how many water bottles you need. Use multiplication. Decide how many food portions you need. Use multiplication. Plan actions to prevent accidents. Alright? So the chart that you see here is what you're going to be working with. Alright? So first let me show you how to use multiplications. So it says, how will you use? How would you use multiplications how will you use multiplication? Well, here is an example. Okay, it says, well, let me use this one. If there are, let's say, 4 people in your family, I don't know, your mom, your dad, your brother, and you, 4 people. Okay. So, comma, and each person will need 5 bottles of water. How will you use a multiplication to get the result, the total, the product? Okay, remember that you multiplied the number of people. There are 4 people. This is an example. So it's 4 people times the number of bottles that each person needs. So what is it? 5 bottles of water. So you do 4 times 5. What is the answer? What is 4 times 5? Alright, very good. Yay! It's 20. Very good. 4 times 5 equals 20. Alright, so this way you will know how many bottles you will need to be prepared. You will need 20 bottles of water. 5 for your mom, 5 for your dad, 5 for your sister, and 5 for you. And that is 20. Okay, very good. Super. And well, this is for the water. Now let's do for the food. Let's say you will need 7 cans of tuna fish. Again, to know the result, the product, you have to do a multiplication. Remember, the number of people, that are 4, times the number of cans of tuna fish, which are 7. And then you multiply. 4 times 7 is... Yay! Very good! Very good, very good, super! The answer is 4 times 7. What is it? Very good. Again, 28. That is the result. 4 times 7 equals 28. So you will need 28 cans of tuna fish. Okay, very good. Now let's go back to the learning log on page 156 that we have it here. Okay. Very good. Let's stay with me.